Do you know what? I used to really enjoy making fellas jealous. Because I must say I was pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Yeah, but I hate it when it's you, Steve. I can't stand it. Look, baby, there is nothing going on. I mean, I work with a fella, so I've got to talk to him. And yet, sometimes, it's just going to be the two of us, because that's the job that I'm doing now.
Yeah, right.
Well, can we have no more falling out? Because I've got nobody talking to me at work. I mean, I've got to have somebody on my side.
Well, I'm on your side, of course I am. Just make it easier on me, you know?
Oh, I will.
You got a problem, love?
No.
Hey, fetch the supervisor. She'll sort it for you.
Karen is the supervisor.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Do you remember when it were you, really, love? Oh, them were the days.
Yeah, when you got away with murder.
Not murder. Everything were done in fun then.
Oh, it still is. I mean, we love a laugh. Hey, do you want me to fix it for you, Karen?
Was it you who messed it up?
Me?
There's something wrong underneath. I'll fix it.
Haley, it's none of your business. Just stay where you are.
Do you know, I'm so sick of this. I have a living to earn as well, you know.
Is it true that you're in an higher tax bracket than the rest of us now that you're some kind of boss?
All right, what's the problem?
We're trying to help Karen.
What's wrong?
Shuttle trouble. A lot of women have it, you know.
Despite my machine.
OK, you better take a break. The rest of you can get when you work, OK?
That is favouritism, that.
Now, I'm going to sort out this machine. And if you lot don't get your heads down, I'll sort you out and all, OK?
Oh, sounds like he's talking P45s.
Yeah, I am. The joke's over. Any objections?
No.
Good. Because you can get when you work then, can't you?
Oh, too good to sit with yours.
How's Sunita?
Bit more cheerful, thanks.
Hey, we don't want you anyway. Leave her alone.
Yeah, we're not at work now.
You bet we're not. We can say out we like.
Yeah, and we're going to.
Well, I'm not joining in.
Suit yourself. Hey up! There's a fancy man. Husband will be along in a minute.
Do you know whose puzzle is this? I mean, who fancies who?
Just take no notice of him.
Oh, I don't. Get your drink? 2 pints, please, Sheldon.
Cheers. You know what factory girls are like?
Yeah, should do after this time, yeah.
Well, they've just got sad lives. Talking about us is the nearest they get to having a good time.
Hey, they used to be your best mates.
Yeah, well, I think I've moved on since then.
You tell him, love.
Cut and thrust of factory life, eh? All right, ladies, having a nice time, are we?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right.
I don't like them, baby.
Well, they didn't have the loopy things.
It tastes like cardboard.
Well, you do the shopping then next time.
It's no fun anymore.
What are you going on about, eh?
Work.
I mean, it's not meant to be fun, is it?
Well, it doesn't have to be fun all the time. Just mean a coffee or a fag break or a bit of a gossip. Just feel like part of the gang again.
Why might you talk to your man, Haley? She was supervisor, wasn't she? Still part of the gang.
You have no idea, have you? You don't give me any support. The only person who really knows what I'm going through is Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look, I employ people, don't I? I like to think of myself as one of the drivers, but no. They look at me as the boss. I come in the morning, lads are having a nice little chat. They see me, change the subject. I don't know whether they're talking about me, having a whinge, or they want me to know that I'm not part of the gang. I mean...
I think I'll just tell myself that I'm a supervisor because I'm better than everyone. And when they accept it, then everything will be fine. What are they doing there?
No.
Will you put them there?
A couple of blokes in brown coats.
Well, they can't go there.
You just can't get the staff, can you?
Did you see what happened?
I were in the loo.
Me too.
Think this is funny? Think wasting my time's funny?
Yeah. Yeah, I do actually.
So what exactly is the plan, Janice? What are you trying to achieve?
I'm just trying to keep the workforce happy.
Make me look bad, incompetent, maybe even get me the sack?
Oh, that'd be a bonus.
Read my lips. It ain't gonna happen. You might not like it, but I'm the supervisor, and nothing you do is gonna change that. You better realise next time you do something for a laugh, it's gonna create extra work for the rest of us. Hayley, Angela, get those boxes moved now into the storeroom.
Hey, that's not fair. They didn't do it.
Really? Well, then maybe you'd like to go and help them, then no one will have to stay behind this evening.
Come on, I'll give you a hand and
What's going on here?
Nothing, it's all sorted.
It's not giving you grief again.
No, I've just said I've sorted.
All right, listen. I've had enough of this. I'm sick of you lot messing about, all right? This stops now, OK? Karen here is your supervisor, and you better get used to it. Final warning. One more hint of trouble out of you lot, and you're out that door. Do you understand?
Get the boxes moved now. Can I have a word?
Yeah, of course you can.
There was no need for that earlier.
You what?
The boxes. I had the situation under control.
Yeah? Well, it didn't hurt them to know you got the boss's backing, does it?
It does, actually, because you undermined my authority.
I what?
I was handling the situation fine. Johnny said back down, then you come along, and I'm back to square one. I mean, straight away, that says I can't cope without the boss flinging his weight around.
Karen, I was supporting you.
No, I don't need your support. I need you to be able to trust that I can do the job right on my own.
Right, OK, I'm sorry. If you think you can handle it.
Well, I can.
OK, I stand corrected.
Don't patronise me, Joe, because I remember you complaining loud enough when Baldwin wouldn't trust you, kept trying to muscle in on the things we tried to do.
I see, I get it. Point taken.
I'm going to make this work.
I know. I promoted you, remember?
Well, then, are we clear that the next time I need support, I'll ask for it? OK?
OK.
It's just that everything was under control, and then he waded in, shouting his mouth off. And then he threatened everyone with a sack if they didn't do what I said.
But you'd already sorted it.
Yeah.
Well, then that's bad management. It's undermining your authority.
Yeah, and that's what I said.
You told him that?
Yeah, when the girls had gone, I said, look, if I need your help, I'll ask for it, OK?
Good on you.
It's all right. Very good of you.
We've been talking about this house you're moving to. It sounds wonderful.
Yes, you can tell why Gail thinks it's a dream house.
Yeah, and I've told Kevin one day we want a house like that, don't we?
Oh, and I've told Sally in that case, gonna have to keep doing a lottery.
Me and Steve could have had one of Richard's flats, rock bottom price, but no, Steve knew best.
Give it a rest, Karen, will you?
Oh, nice bracelet, Gail. Is that a Christmas present?
No, it was a present from Richard before we got married.
Must be nice to have an husband that's got a head for business, buys you really nice presents. Shame I can't say the same, eh, Steve?
Grab hold of this, Gail. Won't be a minute. Don't go away.
Thanks.
Look at him, surrounded by his admirers. That man got away with murder.
It's a great pity you couldn't get through to Gail. But I'm sure you did your best.
I might just as well have held my breath. I mean, she is besotted by the man. It was in the wrong in her eyes.
Stop going on about Richard buying Gail presents, will you?
Well, when's the last time you bought me a bracelet? Oh, look, when's the first time you bought me one?
Anyway, listen. Richard didn't buy that bracelet. I found it on the site when we were building the flats. And Richard, the cheeky beggar, said, oh, I know who that belongs to. It was the woman that came round to see the flats early. I'll make sure she gets it. Next thing, Gail's got it on her wrist.
Shut up.
I'm telling you. Tells lies for England, that bloke. You all right? I was awake. Snoring kept me up.
What's he done?
Ignore the wife. It's a bit funny when she's been woken up. Actually, she gets a bit funny all the time. You recognise this? Yeah. Richard Hillman picked it up at the site when we were underpinning the flats. Gail's been showing it off to us all night. Well, what's happened? She found out it's nicked and killed him or something?
No, not like that. Do you think you'll be able to remember where Mr. Hellman picked it up?
I reckon so, yeah. Yeah, he was, acting really weird. Not just about the bracelet in general, that's why it's, stuck in my mind, really.
We need to locate the exact spot in which it was found.
What for?
We've reason to believe there may be a body buried there.
No. Babsy telling Norris?
Oh, look, it's not some cheap bit of gossip, you know. Oh, but it's right round the factory now, isn't it?
Hey, Norris, you've got a prime spot there, haven't you?
Well, Audrey and I had him down as a killer all along. But would people listen? To think poor Emily could have been saved all this suffering. And as for Maxine Peacock...
Well, it wasn't Maxine Peacock he buried at the flats, though, was it?
Buried it? What's this?
Well, he must have bumped somebody else off. The Dibbles had Steve out of bed, pointing at where the grave would be.
Well, not at the flats where he threatened me.
It's not everything and all. At least it's something we can talk about without arguing.
Well, had to be him, any road. Nobody else has buried their wife under them flats, have they?
What are you asking me for?
Well, you're Steve with her, weren't he?
No, what are you asking me for when you hadn't had one friendly word to say to me for weeks?
Where'd you get from?
Down at the station.
Not our number.
No, it's Works.
We'll have to get calls at work.
Yeah, if it's work.
Well, who's going to phone you at work?
Oh, Steve. Joe said that productivity has gone up recently, thanks to me.
Well, because it went down when he first started.
No. He said the right ambition for the company. I mean, Ailey, she didn't have any ambition.
It's a nice breakfast, sis, right?
Perhaps you're confusing ambition for profit with ambition for a happy workforce, Karen.
Well, if there's no money, then there wouldn't be a workforce, would there?
No, look, my point being that whereas you'll put personal gain ahead of the morale of others, Hayley had a more ethical style of management.
Yeah, and look where that got. Margaret, you lost that over there. Has Angela got one?
Why are we going to ring your work?
We can shout from here to there.
Can I help you?
Is Mr. Baldwin and Mr. Carter about?
No, they're over in packing, but I'll send one of the girls. Would you want to go through? I'm Mrs. MacDonald, supervisor, and that is my card.
Karen MacDonald.
Yeah, can I get you something? Tea, coffee? Maybe something a little bit stronger.
Carl, Mike, we spoke earlier. This is Joe Carter. Come. You, out.
I was only joking about there's so much stronger. I mean, Mike don't drink in the day.
Karen.
Bye, Mrs. MacDonald, sir.
Yeah, bye, Mrs. MacDonald.
See you later. Do you know, it is so obvious why I get promoted in this place and you lot are kept down where you belong?
Yeah, right. Did you see Baldwin in there? He looked like he were going to burst a blood vessel.
That's perhaps how it looked from the bottom.
Yeah, well, down here there's a pretty good view of what's getting up people's noses. You.
Listen, lady. I practically ran this floor when Linda disappeared.
Because they chose the one with the biggest gob.
And I didn't have to prance around giving out business cards and wearing fancy clothes, neither.
Do they make fancy clothes for little people your height?
Cheeky cow.
Well, you started it!
You! Janice! No! Janice!
All right, enough! Give it up, will you?
You'll spot a mud wrestling on the side, your girls?
Your own time, usually. Come on, I'll take you Lucio's, get you a bit of lunch.
Lovely.
I'll get the car.
Supervisor spelt with an O, not an E. Supervisor. I've changed it for you. My phone number, in case you fancy a private spelling lesson.
You should have taken the mick, we was pinning on.
I don't care what you were fighting over. All I care is that a buyer came to see my professionally run business and all he saw was a cat fight. Now, supervisor or not, you do not come into my office without permission. Yeah, go on. You practice your smiles. They may come in handy when you're looking for your next job.
You're not going to sack us.
Can't do that.
Don't you ask him. He knows as well as I do, and you, that I'd be perfectly within my rights. Yeah?
Certainly would.
So if I were you two, I'd get out of my sight.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin. I mean, Baldwin could have had me and Janice in separately, because she's me what's in she? Me underthing.
Ling.
What?
Underling.
You know, he was ranting at us for 20 minutes.
I know you said.
No, 20 flipping minutes.
I know you flipping said. I think it was 15 last time. 10 time before that.
But you're not even bothered.
Of course I am. You're bothering me.
You know, the trouble is with Janice, it's just pure jealousy. I knew she was trying to show me up in front of that buyer because she's been a right cow to me all morning.
You didn't show any of your business cards, did you?
Yeah, and?
Or maybe you should get one for Janice. Janice Battersby, underthing.
That's not really funny, Steve.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought you might want that back. Do you know, girls have been using them for beer mats. Shocking. Oh, and by the way, I've corrected that spelling mistake.
Spelling mistake? What are you doing? Get to work, you're going to be late.
What do you mean you don't like all this attention?
Karen, it's 8:30 in the morning.
So, that's never bothered you before.
Look, will you give over? What's got into you?
Oh, nice. I can see I'm wasting my time.
You don't want to go work, do you?
No, work's fine.
So this little spat with Baldwin hasn't put you off then?
Yeah, maybe at the time, but I've been thinking about it, and maybe he was right.
Excuse me?
Yeah, well, maybe I should be a little bit more professional if I want to get on.
Where's this mouthy woman I married for a bet?
That is the best bet you ever made, mate. And I'm going to go to work like a good little girl and further my career.
I'll give you till dinner time.
No, that's what I said. Oh, hello. We thought you were on detention, otherwise we'd have got your fine tin.
Just shut up, Janice. I'm sure Baldwin's forgotten what happened yesterday, kind.
Well, I haven't. It's not so often, is it, you see a prefect get a rollicking, as I remember?
So long since you've been at school, I'm surprised you do remember.
No, I can remember everything, me. And we used to go behind bike sheds for a quick cig with my mates. Meeting Harry Flashman, back of them tennis courts. Teachers on your case every 5 minutes.
A bit like working for Baldwin, eh?
Well, yeah, except you didn't get paid.
You don't flaming well get paid there either. Well, not so you notice anyway.
Well, let's work a bit harder and then we can sell some more, yeah?
What? And Baldwin's going to share all his profits with us, is he?
Oh, hey up.
Oh, hello, Mr. Baldwin. Just in time to buy us a nice big pint.
I'm already paying you to do nothing for an hour. Isn't that good enough?
We are entitled to a dinner break, aren't we?
Well, in my time, you were lucky to get one, let alone be paid for it. A large scotch and a pint when you've got a minute, please, Harry.
Can I have a word with Mr. Baldwin?
It's my lunch hour as well, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I really need to talk to you. And, well, I don't want to do that while you pay me to sew knickers now, do I?
10 out of 10 for approach.
I was just wondering, how do you think I'm doing at being a supervisor?
What do you mean, apart from your little excitable moments?
Yeah, I need to apologise about that. But, you know, I've got the girls working and productivity's up since I took it on.
Is this a roundabout way of asking for a rise?
No, nothing like that. I just wondered if there was any chance of me being a little bit more involved with the customers, because I'm good with people, particularly men, and, well, I think it'd be better for the company if you just give me a chance.
Karen, you're not a bad supervisor.
Right, so I'm good.
Well, sometimes, yeah, but like I tell all my employees, stick with what you're good at.
Don't mean to be pushing Mr. Baldwin, but doesn't everyone deserve a chance to better themselves?
Absolutely. And if I give you your chance, I'll have all your mates queuing up outside my door a mile long wanting theirs. And who'll be doing the sewing?
Can I have a word?
Can I stop you?
In private.
What have I done now?
Nothing. Today.
I was wondering when you'd bring that up.
Yeah, well, if you want to get ahead, you got to learn a battle.
Well, I've got no chance ever with Baldwin.
Yeah, well, about that, I wanted to apologise for the way he spoke to you in the pub.
Bet he didn't tell you to say that.
No, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Right, thanks.
Hang on. Finished yet?
Well, there's nothing else to say, is there? Because he thinks I'm a waste of space, so that's it.
No, it's not. What are you doing tonight?
Is that a proposition?
Could be. How do you fancy dinner?
I'm a married woman, Joe.
Who works for me? And I need you to come and meet a client.
You kidding?
No, I'm serious. I want you to go home, get dressed, look your absolute best and come on a business meet with me tonight.
What about Mike?
Forget Mike. Do you want to come or not?
Yeah, just try and stop me.
Good. Well, it'll be a valuable experience for you, and I know you won't let me down.
No, I won't. Thanks. And, you're not going to regret this, I promise.
Celebrating.
You've heard of you?
I heard that Borden had blown you out by dinner time, yes.
Blow me out?
I knew you won't be able to keep a lid on it. So much for the professional touch.
Who have you been talking to?
Oh, I've got eyes and ears everywhere, me sweetheart. Pour us a glass and let me Johnny Sorrows.
No, I haven't got time. I've got a bit of business to do.
A bit of business, eh?
Yeah, got a problem with that.
Come off it, Karen. We both know the only place you're going to go tonight is the Chippy for a takeaway.
Well, it's a good job you don't earn your living as a clairvoyant.
I could predict your future in 2 words. No chance.
Well, then you'd be wrong, wouldn't you? Because I'm going out tonight with a very important client for dinner. And I'm going to go and make myself look beautiful and impress the hell out of him.
Oh, come on, Karen, drop the act. Gives you a glass. All this storytelling must be thirsty work.
I wouldn't bother, not unless you're going to drink it yourself.
Karen, you're not going out for dinner.
Watch me.
hang on, are you going out for dinner?
Penny finally dropped, has it?
Are you serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I told you I could do it, Steve.
So you're really going to go and see one of Baldwin's clients?
Yes, really.
On your own?
No, Joe will be there.
And Baldwin?
Don't know about that. Enjoy your takeaway.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. All set for your night out?
It's not a night out, it's work.
Of course it is.
What's going on here?
Anything you hear tonight is confidential, right? Which means you don't go passing it on to your mates.
Yeah, she won't.
Because they can't keep their trap shut. Anything you tell them, everyone's going to know.
Okay, Mike, she knows.
Should I just go home? Is that what you'd rather?
No, it's not. Come on, let's get going.
And don't drink too much.
She won't. Come on.
Hey, baby. We're gonna go. So I'll see you later.
Yeah. What's wrong with him, Mike?
No, I'm not. Trying to run a factory, not a dining club.
240, please. Well, looks like she's not turning up then, doesn't it?
Was that my fault?
No, it's not, no. Actually, I'll tell you something now, shall I? No, you're not going to be meeting her.
Tell me what?
Well, one reason why I asked you to come along tonight. You see, Chrissy's a very, how can I put it, single-minded lady. And one of the things she set her mind on is me.
So she fancies you?
Yeah, strange as it may seem.
And I'm here for what? To protect you?
Well, I just thought she might behave herself a bit better if there was someone else around. Anyway, forget about that. We'll order, shall we? I'm starving.
No, actually. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah, well, sorry I'd said anything now. Oh, no.
What?
She's here now, isn't she? Look, just forget what I said, will you?
Oh, yeah, that'll be easy.
Oh, come on, love, try, will you?
Joe.
Chrissy, hi, how are you?
Hi. You smell nice. What's that you're wearing?
Well, I can't remember. Now then, Karen, this is Chrissy. Chrissy Barker, buyer for Radcliffe's.
Hello, Karen.
Hiya.
Hi. You're a big girl for a dress like that. So, can you not manage on your own? I wouldn't have thought you needed an assistant.
Oh, well, like I said on the phone, Karen's a rising star. She's learning the business.
And you're teaching her?
I'm showing her the ropes, yeah.
Well, you are fortunate. And what did you do before Joe took you in hand?
Worked on the shop floor.
Yeah, she's learning the business from the bottom up.
Still, I suppose it gives you something to go back to if it doesn't work out.
So, shall we order?
Yeah, because we've been waiting long enough.
And Chrissy, what can I get you to drink?
Gin and tonic, please.
Can I have a pint?
Yeah, okay.
And to say reading that, Joe, I'll have whatever you're having.
Yeah, I'll do that and all, because then we won't get mixed up with the plates then, will we? Hey?
Right. See, all I'm saying is these delivery dates are a bit tight.
No, it's impossible.
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, in an ideal world, we could probably meet him, but the real world which we operate in, we're going to need a bit more leeway.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah?
I must admit, I'd forgotten until tonight just how far from ideal your world is. I mean, it's bad enough for us at the retail end of things, but I suppose you just never know when they're going to be on strike or away having babies or leave because they find they can make more money in a lap dancing club.
Oi, hang on a minute.
Sorry?
Well, who do you think you're talking about? Because them's my mates you're insulting.
But I am right.
No, you're not right. Them women have worked a damn sight harder than you ever have, and for a lot less money.
If they're that wonderful, why are you so keen to get out and leave them behind?
Well, meeting you tonight, love, I am beginning to wonder why.
Anyway, about these delivery days.
Yeah, fine, I agree. Move the delivery dates to suit yourself and we have a deal.
Okay, glad to hear it.
I think you've enough problems, haven't you, without me adding to them.
Thank you.
Now, if you will forgive me, I'll leave you to it. Goodbye, Karen. It's been interesting meeting you.
Bye.
Joe, if I might just have a word. It's just not worth it, dear. Never will be.
I don't know exactly what you're trying to...
And that is a wedding ring on her finger, is it?
She's married, yeah.
You're being a very silly man, do you know that? Ring me. We'll have a drink and get you sorted out, all right?
Well, it's been nice seeing you.
It's been nice seeing you too. But I do worry about you with that one. Yes, I do.
Thanks for that love.
What are you thanking me for?
For not clocking her one. Come on, let's have another drink.
No, I know. What we'll do is, right, we'll invite her to Underworld, and then 10 minutes before she turns up, we'll tell Janice, and then what? That she called him a riff-raff workforce.
Hey, you never get out alive. There you go, that's someone for you, isn't it?
Hang on a minute. What?
Well, I was in the area. I thought you might want a lift.
Why would I?
Well, in case you got fed up or something.
Fed up? Fed up of this carry-on from you. And, how did you know I was here?
I asked Mike.
Oh, right. What's he gonna think? My husband follows me around every time I'm meant to be working.
I don't care what he thinks. And anyway, you say you're supposed to be working. There's only 2 of you, as far as I can see. Where are these buyers you say you're supposed to be meeting?
We did meet one, and now she's gone.
Oh, well, how convenient.
Yes, and something else that'll be very convenient is you leaving me alone right now.
You're not coming?
No, I'm not. Sorry about that.
Problems?
No, it's just domestic stuff. Could have waited till we got home. But we have this contract, don't we?
We certainly have.
Well, as long as it's all been worth it.
At last, awake, are we? Bit of a big head at Baldwin's expense. He's gonna love you.
Well, we closed the deal, so he will love me, actually.
You weren't there for your negotiating skills.
No, I was there to learn the ropes.
You were there for eye candy. Bit of a trophy babe.
For a woman buyer?
Buyer went home, you didn't. Or wouldn't.
That's because we hadn't finished, Steve.
Doing what, playing footsie? Oh, no, sorry, yeah, it was the post-mortem on the deal, wasn't it? Of course, yeah. That's what you do the following morning. Not 10 o'clock at night by candlelight.
I'll be with you in a minute, love.
No rush, just want a couple of hand butters.
Perk of the job, this.
Yeah?
Having to queue up in a greasy spoon for all the factory butty orders.
Oh, very nice.
Of course, if I wasn't carrying on with the boss, I wouldn't get these glamorous assignments, would I? You will mention that to Steve, won't you?
Talk about life in a bus lane.
Well, you can't dine out in fancy restaurants all the time.
Certainly can't.
So how long's this going to last, then?
What?
This teacher's pet routine.
Don't get you.
Keeping Karen out late. Taking her for business meals.
Oh, well, that's staff development. Well, what's the problem?
Anybody else being developed, are they? Huh? Or is it just Karen lending her services for nothing in her own time?
Oh, I get it. Would you rather she were on double time? Was that what you come over for, Steve, to talk money?
You know it isn't.
Steve, first rule of negotiation, be clear about what you want. Me, I want a bright, motivated supervisor. You? Well, you just want your loving wife on tap to ping your TV dinners and warm your bed, don't you? Well, I'll tell you something. She's a flexible woman. She can do all that and more.
I know what she can do.
You sure about that?
I'm dead sure.
Well, maybe it's what she wants to do that worries you.
What, Baldwin put his hand in his pocket for Paddy's night? Dream on.
Maybe he's found some old Irish ancestry.
In a bottle.
Well, Joe Carter's idea. Build team spirit.
Ah, somebody been telling tales out of school again?
Well, don't look at me.
I found these outside for you.
Maybe they're from my secret admirer, then, eh?
Yeah, well, tell him I'll knock him out when I see him.
Oh, I wouldn't complain.
Plonker.
Slapper.
Cheers.
What's she looking at now?
Now.
Here he is, the main man. Oh, Maria, wherever Tom is drinking, please.
Audrey, you're going to have to stop thanking me sometime, you know.
Stop, I've not hardly started. You know, if I get my way, you are going to be splashed across all the papers with a Medal of Honour.
You can try, but he won't see me for dust.
He means it and all. Hates a fuss.
Oh, well, whatever Angela's drinking as well, Maria.
Same again, please.
Oh, way up. He's here. I'm going to ask him.
No, don't.
Ask him what?
Is it right you're taking us lot out on St Patrick's night?
Can you keep a secret for 5 minutes in that place?
Ah, so it is true.
Look, just because we work together don't mean we can't play together every now and again, does it?
You'll have to watch her, Joe. 2 halves in a black stuff and she'll be practising a river dance.
See, I told you, didn't I? Nice of a minute. Didn't have to do that.
Nah, he's not a bad one.
You all right, ladies? Hey, leave a bit of room for tonight, won't we?
Oh, I am, don't worry. After this, I'm drinking milk and eating dry bread.
You are?
It's for my stomach lining, so I can put more away.
Nice.
Yeah, well, you stick to your management cocktails, love. I'm hardcore ale, me. Hey, this place you're taking us to, is it posh?
Do you mean has it got tables and chairs? Yeah, I think you'll like it.
Oi. What's all that then?
Remember, we're taking the girls out tonight. Bit of bonding, build the old team spirit. You, not interested?
I'd rather spend the night at the dentist.
Put me down for tonight.
She night off?
Put me down for tonight. I'll pick her up myself.
Oh, look, don't go there. What? Leave it. She's out with her workmates. Just stay at home and have her slippers and cocoa ready.
Oh,
Look, if you want Karen to have a fling with Joe, just carry on the way you are. If she can't see that you trust her, I mean, why should she stick with you?
Because I'm her husband.
Yeah, well, that's not enough. You don't ease up on her, you're going to destroy your marriage.
Happy St. Patrick's Night, girls.
It's a bit rough, is this? Wouldn't have thought it were your cup of tea now, your management.
Oh, don't knock it, Jack. Could be a right laugh, this.
Right, let's get some of the black stuff down your pints, everyone.
I can't believe I gave up bingo for this.
Well, it's nice, though, isn't it, to get out together as a team?
What, when you could be having golden balls?
Something dancing.
Oh, talking of which, see ya.
Can I get you a drink?
You can if you like, I'll be sat over here.
Right, Janice, all right, certainly Janice.
Are you all right?
No, I'm going to swing for Janice Battersby.
Hey, we're bonding, remember? Just smile and be professional, OK? Seems to be going all right.
Yeah, apart from Janice. She's determined to ruin this.
Karen, you've got to rise above it, all right? Tell you what, let's take them on to a club after. What do you reckon?
Yeah, all right. Cheers, mate. I'm going to take you to a club after this, yeah?
Oh, yeah? Wouldn't you rather go with Joe?
So about half an hour, is that all right? I better go.
She obviously hasn't paid much attention to you tonight. New management, you see. So where is Loverboy? Is he not around?
Me and Joe? He's in the loo.
Is Plan B working?
What are you talking about?
Well, you were sucking up to him to get your job, so what you have to know?
You stupid cow. You're just pathetic.
Yeah? Well, it's not me that's all over him, lady. If you want pathetic, look in the mirror.
You're so jealous.
What of? Throwing myself all over some fella just to get on in the world. Hey, you would...
Oi, Janice, calm down. Will you calm down?
I've had enough of this, me. I'm going. You coming, Fizz? Angela?
What's your name?
Shane.
Hey, up. Where's everyone going?
I really messed up. It was just Janice was winding me up so much I couldn't help.
Hey, we're still going clubbing, eh?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, come on. Let your hair down, have a laugh. Tell you what, we'll get another pint and we'll go, all right?
Eileen, is there any sign of my wife?
No. Why?
None of the lads picked her up or anything?
What's happened now?
Nothing, I just don't want her fucking out for the taxi home, that's all.
Oh, right.
Look, I need to find her.
I'll keep them peeled. Now I've got to pick up a base. It's going to Levenshulme.
Yeah, go on then.
I can hardly hear myself speak.
Well, some would say that's a bonus. Not me, obviously, because us management have got to stick together.
Yeah, well, that lot turned out to be a bunch of lightweights, didn't they?
There'll be in some kebab house somewhere, colony all sorts. No, Janice will be, anyway.
Is he getting to you?
Nah, it comes with the territory.
Well, for what it's worth, I reckon you're doing okay. I mean, you got a novel approach to management, I'll give that.
Meaning?
Well, you'll get there in the end. Because you definitely got what it takes.
How many have you had?
Don't do that.
What?
Bring the shutters down. I'm proud of you.
Should we go over there? Looks a bit quieter.
Yeah, go on.
He's in honour of Baldwin.
To the Pearly King of Weatherfield. Hey, steady. I might take advantage.
All right, yeah, and then Steve would be at it. I told you so.
You what?
He's got a bee in his bonnet about something.
You and me, you mean?
Well, you know, you're not a bad-looking lad. I am wearing my beer goggles, like. And of course, I'm a total babe 24/7.
He reckons we're up to something, does he?
No, he just reckons we'd like to be. Oh, top tune.
Well, that's taxi drivers for you, isn't it? Too much thinking time. Go on.
I reckon it's all them sitting in traffic jams.
Oh, yeah? And he reckons we're on amber.
Something like that, yeah. Oh, this is a wicked track.
What do you think?
I think you've got short arms and deep pockets, so I'll have a pint and a chaser with no ice.
Yeah, well, you have got no chance.
It's all over round the peaks of Athenry.
I'm dying of thirst here.
Well, tough, because I'm going nowhere. Hey, I wonder if they're just mates like us.
Who cares?
Karen, we've been dancing around each other for months now. Well, at least now I get the chance to put my arms around you. We must look to all the world like a couple.
A couple of what?
You see, you're doing it again. I'm trying to talk to you here.
Right, well, you talk, and I'll dehydrate.
Well, I'm just interested in Steve's theory about you and me.
What theory?
Well, maybe he knows more than we do.
Look, we're just a couple of workmates on a works night out.
Yeah, so everyone else has gone home.
Because they're lightweights, like you said.
Do you fancy me, Karen?
Hello?
Yeah, well, that's a nice bit of go, but do you fancy me?
What are you doing? Spoiling a perfectly nice night out. Do me, Eddie?
Because I'm nuts about you. Well, I don't think it's a one-way street.
Carter! Karen! Look, I know you're in there!
Don't leave like this, Karen.
Look, I've had a skinful of ale and I'm going home to my husband.
No, I'm sorry if I crossed the line.
Forget it!
Looks like I'm going to have to, don't I?
What do you expect? Big declarations?
No. Straight answer to a straight question.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I do. I fancy you. But I also fancy Ryan Giggs. You know, you can go through life fancying loads of people. It doesn't mean you do out about it.
Right, well, I don't see much of Giggsy knocking about Weatherfield, do you? Whereas you and me, we've got to work together.
Yeah, and we have a laugh and a bit of a flirt.
We have a connection.
So do me and Steve.
Oh, do you?
You seriously think that I would wreck my marriage?
For what? For a stupid affair?
I thought you were one of the only people around here who had a high opinion of me.
I am, and it couldn't be higher. Look, I'm sorry.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Karen, look. I just got a bit carried away, all right? You know, there was some bird plying me with whiskey chasers.
By the way, bird in the denim jacket. Shan't took her eyes off you all night.
I'm not into consolation prizes.
And I'm not into cheating on Steve.
We still mates?
That's exactly what we are. It's all we're ever going to be.
You give me a bit of a fright.
How was it then? Your work's night out?
Nothing to write home about. How come you waited up?
I'm just a glutton for punishment, Karen.
Janice was giving it the full fish wife treatment all night.
All night?
What's up with you?
I dunno. You tell me.
I'm too cabbage for riddles.
I spoke to Janice more than 2 hours ago. She said she called it a night.
Yeah, we had a bit of a spat, which I hasten to add was her fault.
So did you go into a club then, or what?
No, what is up with you?
I've been looking for you for 2 hours.
I said it'd be late.
I've been up and down Deansgate seeing if I can spot you. And him.
I've been in the same pub all night.
Janice said it was just you and Joe.
And about 200 other people. Now, what are you listening to that flaming cow for?
You've made me look a right muppet, asking all the lads to keep an eye out.
I said I'd be late!
You didn't say it'd just been a two of you, though, did you?
I was in a pub, and I have left Joe chatting up some bird. Is that all right with you?
In a word, no!
Oh, I'm not in the mood for this.
Oh, on a bit of a downer, are we? Because Joe's moved in on another girl.
You're driving me mad.
Still, it's only another 6 hours until you see him again.
There's not a lot I can do about that, Steve, because he's my boss.
Laying out your little outfit and your big earrings. Going to him with stuff you could just easily go to Baldwin with.
Are you off your flipping head?
Oh, so you don't fancy him then?
No!
Liar!
For reasons that are above and beyond me right now, Steve, I fancy you. And I'm faithful to you.
But you're even wearing different perfume.
That you bought me.
That you're wearing for the first night tonight.
Third, actually. Steve, just come and sit down.
You're different.
No, you're different.
And it's him, I know it's him.
This is in your head. I haven't done anything. I haven't cheated on you.
You're rubbing shoulders with him all day. Well, I'm working nights. He sees more of you than I do.
It's my job.
He's even got the pattern, hasn't he? The little boy lost look.
And the cheekbones and the dimples and the Adam's apple. But am I one bit interested in Steve? No.
Oh, well, now we're getting somewhere.
Grow up!
I want you to resign.
Over something that exists in your head. Will you get real?
I want you to make a clean break.
There's nothing to break from.
Well, in that case, you won't mind handing in your notice then, will you?
Oh. Right, I'm turning in. What the hell's that?
Clothes.
Yours or mine?
Oh, yours.
So what, you throw me out?
If Carter means that little to you, and you know how much it means to me, you'll resign.
It's not even like you were drunk.
You can tell Baldwin first thing.
This is madness, Steve. It's like literally madness.
Well, this is what you two have reduced me to.
There is no us two. And do you know what? It might only be a knicker factory, but it's my career.
Yeah, well, it's obviously more important to you than our marriage.
How can you even say that?
Are you going to jack your job in for me? For us?
I haven't done anything. I swear I have not been unfaithful to you.
Even if that's true, Karen, there is still something going on in here.
Stop it, Steve, please. I haven't
Get
done
out!
anything.
Get out! You may as well go to him because this marriage is dead in the water.
Having anything?
No, Ta.
Have some.
I'm not hungry.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, you know.
I don't want anything.
My supervisor, I order you to have something to eat.
What do they say? Breakfast like a king, lunch like a nobleman.
Right, I'll have some toast. 2 slices. 8 and don't be mean with the butter.
Right here.
If Janice comes in, I'm off.
If you had anything in your fridge, we wouldn't be here, would we?
Why'd you have to pick on me anyway? Why couldn't you find somewhere else to stay when your husband kicked you out?
Because I couldn't think of anywhere else to go, all right? Besides, I needed someone to talk to. A lot of thinking to do.
You don't need me here to think.
Yeah, I do, actually. Because I need to think and talk at the same time. You know, I need to talk to think.
Oh, yeah, my Kirk's a bit like that with his reading. Anyway, what are you going to do? Because you can't stay at mine again, you know. If Janice finds out, she's going to kill me.
All right, he'll come crawling back. I know he will.
Are you sure you've been winding him up something rotten?
Hey, I haven't done anything wrong. I've done a little bit of flirting, but I mean, that's it. Been faithful to my husband since the day I married him.
Oh, pull the other one, Kaz. It's got bells on.
Oh, where am I on live?
Joe Carter.
That's right.
Your best friend.
Look, he's no friend of mine.
No, you used to enjoy robbing warehouses together.
Well, just get out, Dev, will you? Just...
No, come on, I'm sorry, sit down, but you can't say I didn't warn you about him.
Oh, it's not just him, is it? It's her.
And you're absolutely sure about this?
Of course I'm sure, Dev. They've been sniffing around each other for months. I should have kicked her out ages ago.
Well, I'm shocked. What can I say? I always thought that you and Karen actually had something, yeah? Kind of a bit weird, but kind of made for each other. So what are you going to do?
I don't know. Carry on, go to work. I mean, what do you think I'm going to do?
Well, revenge would be appropriate.
They're not worth it.
You still care about her?
No.
She's still your wife.
So?
So there's no shame in still having some feelings for her.
Dev, I know what happens next. She won't be able to last the day. She'll come crawling back with more excuses and lies. Only this time it's not going to work because it is definitely over.
Right, what do you want to do about it? I mean, you know, how do you want to play this?
What are you acting so jumpy for? We haven't done anything, remember? I mean, this is all in his head.
Yeah. You're in my head and all.
So? Can't touch you for thinking about it.
But maybe I could talk to him. Make it clear that nothing happened.
Don't you dare. This is Steve that's acting the fool. You're not going to let him off the hook that easy.
He thinks we slept together.
And he's living in fantasy land. Look, don't worry, he'll wake up. That's when all the grovelling will start.
I just think if he knew the truth...
I have told him the truth. Look, this isn't my fault and this isn't your fault. I mean, this is 100% deluded Steve MacDonald. Joe, I know my own husband, and I know how his twisted little mind works. So can you stop worrying? Because he'll be crawling back to me at the end of the day.
You did what? I kicked her out. Well, and I don't want to talk about it, OK? And I don't want you talking about it on the radio.
What did she do?
We'll take a guess.
You caught her at it?
I didn't need to. And I thought I just said I don't want to talk about it, or was that some kind of strange echo?
So she admitted it then?
Look, I'm not listening to you. Mrs. Armstrong's got a train to catch.
Yeah, well, she can wait, it'll probably be late anyway. So what did she say?
She said exactly what I thought she would.
She denied it?
Exactly.
Yeah, but what if she's telling the truth?
Oh, what are the chances of that? And if she calls, don't put her through.
Last night was supposed to be about team building, not marriage, reckon.
Mike, nothing happened. Steve got the wrong end of the stick, that's all. We'll all be ironed out soon enough, all right?
What happened to you and Joe last night?
Maybe they were discussing industrial relations.
Nothing happened.
That's not what your Steve thought.
What do you know about it?
Well, I saw him. He was having kittens. You want to be careful. You know something's going on, and so do we.
Let me make one thing crystal clear to you, Janice. There is nothing going on between me and Joe now. I'm telling you that. You go and ask him and he'll tell you exactly the same thing. Only I wouldn't recommend it. Because if he hears you spreading your malicious little lies around, he'll have you out that door before your feet even touch the ground.
What were you talking to Karen about?
Now, just winding her up, you know.
Why didn't you tell Steve nothing happened?
I did, didn't I? He just didn't believe me. He's obviously got some wires loose in his brain.
Yeah? Well, maybe we should cool things down then.
Cool what down? We haven't done anything, so there's nothing to cool down.
Karen, I've had Mike having a go at me and Dev in the show.
Dev? Well, how does he know? All right, I see. Steve's been telling everyone, has he? I'm gonna flip and kill him.
You see?
Where is he?
Out.
He's out?
Yeah.
Suppose you've heard these lies he's been spreading about me and Joe. I'm sure he's told you everything.
No.
Yeah, well, it's not true, right? None of it. It's all in his head.
He said to tell you he's up in the flat.
What?
He said if you call to tell you that he's up in the flat and he's doing some spring cleaning.
And I'm meant to go and see him, am I?
I don't know, but it'd make my life a lot easier if you two would start speaking to each other.
I'll speak to him when he crawls back to me on his belly over broken glass and apologises. And you can tell him that.
Where's Karen?
She's in Kaiser. You better go and get her.
Oh, Steve, what do you want?
I want him. Steve, mate, you got it all wrong. Nothing happened. Look, I wanted to tell you, Karen told me not to.
Hey, listen to me. You're no mate of mine. You understand that?
Piers, what are you doing? Flake me now.
Right, get out before I phone the police.
Just one more thing. You want my wife? You can have her.
What are you doing?
Do you hear that? Do you understand? I don't care anymore. You've made your choice. Do you want him? There he is. Have him. Because this marriage is over. Yeah, all right, all right.
Wanna know why I did that? 3 reasons. 1, you changed the lock. 2, you ain't the only one who's angry with your fists. And 3, it's the only way I can think of to get through to that thick skull of yours.
Any wise could actually be sacked, all right?
The only one doing any sacking today is me.
I was the victim of an assault.
Why is it I get the impression you're not entirely innocent in all this?
There was nothing going on, I've told you, Mike.
Never straightforward with you, is it?
Meaning?
Meaning you like to live dangerously.
I don't think I like the tone of this.
And I don't like to see my manager and Steve McDonald fighting in my factory.
Well, it won't happen again.
It better not. Now, why don't you just go home?
What?
I don't want you here. You'll distract the girls, so get some more orders or do a bit of paperwork from home, but get out of my sight.
You can't send me home. I'm meant to be running the factory.
Well, if the other day's got anything to do with it, the place will run more smoothly without you.
Let me just have a look
Get
at
off,
it.
you mad woman.
Look, all right, I'm sorry I flipped. But I can't believe you actually changed the lock.
I'm not having you coming and going, as you please.
This is my home.
Not anymore, it's not.
Right, this has got to stop. It's getting out of hand. You're being totally unreasonable.
Look, you want to come and get the rest of your stuff, that's fine. But ring me first.
Look, can we not just sit down and talk about this?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty to say to you.
We'll save it for your solicitor, because I've already arranged to see mine.
Yeah? Have you arranged to see a psychiatrist as well? Because you're obviously losing your mind.
Why? Because I just won't let you and Loverboy pull the wool over my eyes?
How many times there is nothing going on between me and Joe? Do you know, I'm surprised he didn't press charges after what you did.
Oh, it'd be worth going down just for the satisfaction of me lamping him one.
You nearly lost me my job.
Carter wouldn't sack his bit on the side.
Have you heard yourself? Look, right, I should have phoned that night I stayed out, but I didn't do anything. You know, it's a bit of flirting, that's all it was. It's harmless, flirting.
What are you doing here, Karen?
Well, I'm trying to sort it out because I can't believe we haven't done already.
Oh, has he got cold feet, has he?
What?
Now you've been rumbled, he wants to call it all off, and then you come crawling back.
I'm here because you're my husband and I love you, even though you're acting like a complete lunatic.
I couldn't care less if you got on your hands and knees and begged me. I still wouldn't take you back.
Steve!
No! I don't know why I married you in the first place. It's not like I didn't know what kind of a slut you were.
Lighter, please.
Any colour?
No, I'm not bothered.
65 pence. You okay?
Sorry. Why didn't you believe me?
Steve?
I haven't done anything, and I swear on my mum's life I haven't. You know, I love him. I wouldn't cheat on him. You just don't believe me. Oh, why am I telling you this? Because you just think I'm some stupid slut. Anyway.
I don't think Steve will throw you out for no reason. Look, I really don't want to get involved.
No, you mean you don't believe me either?
Well, you and Carter have been spending an awful lot of time together.
He's my boss. I've been promoted.
Yeah, if you say so.
Well, you've just got a downer on John.
No, he caused me a lot of grief. But then again, he wasn't the only one that came between me and Gina.
Oh, please, Dev. You know, that was just some stupid, daft trick, and I confessed.
Yeah. After the damage had been done.
Yeah. I've done some stupid things in the past. But I've changed. Which is why this is so unfair, because I did the right thing. And I've been totally faithful to Steve. Only I get punished for it.
Well, then maybe there's a lesson in there for you somewhere.
Yeah. There is no point in being honest.
Steve, why don't you join me?
I can't, mate. I'm working. I've just come to scrounge some change from Betty.
Right, come on, what do you want?
Send it, please.
OK.
I had your wife in the shop today. She was very upset.
Yeah, well, we had another Barney this morning. I keep telling it so, but she just can't seem to get it in her head.
No, I mean, really upset. I felt quite bad, actually.
No, don't let it fool you, Dev. It's only an act.
Steve, she was genuine, I could tell.
Well, she shouldn't have slept with somebody else then, should she?
OK, Doc.
That's better.
Thanks, Doc.
Listen, you got any actual evidence that she's having it away with Carter?
Well, you don't think they were up all night talking, do you?
No, I know they hang out a lot, and I know people like me have been stirring it, but that doesn't prove anything, does it?
All right, so you just think I'm imagining this, then, do you?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
Dev, you see.
I'm not putting anything past Carter. He's a lowlife, but Karen's not. Now she swears she's done nothing, and you know what? I believe her.
What more for you?
Well, she's a flirt. Drive any man mad, but I think she knows where to draw the line.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
I can't believe I'm saying it. Right, but I mean it. Every word. Right, now, he might fancy her, she might even fancy him, but she has not slept with him, and she won't unless you push them together.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You're contradicting yourself here.
Stephen, I think Karen's extremely loyal to you.
I'm starting to think you've slept with her now.
Yeah? Well, you marry someone like Karen, you can suspect a lot of people. It doesn't mean you can't trust her.
Listen, I've got to get to work.
Yeah. Just think about it.
Thanks.
For what?
For letting me take all the flack while you just kept your head down.
Look, Mike told me to go home, didn't he? Well, said make myself scarce. I mean, he wasn't best pleased with what happened the other day.
What did he say?
Nothing, it's fine. He's just trying to make a point. It'll all be forgotten tomorrow.
You sure?
Yeah.
How's your face?
I'll live. Oh, unless Steve followed you here, in which case I might not.
Moody's in, I wouldn't put it past him.
Things no better then?
No, they're not. Look, I'm gonna go. I don't want to keep you standing here. I just came to see if you're all right.
I've just opened a bottle of wine if you fancy a glass.
I don't really think that's a good idea, do you?
No?
No. But you know what? I'm gonna have one anyway. I was just seeing if Fizz had called, because said we might go out later.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Look, I'm really sorry about what Steve did, 'cause he was bang out of order.
I did make a pass at his wife.
You were drunk.
Not that drunk.
It's like jealousy's eating him up. Can't even control it.
Yeah, well, he'll get over it. Just give him time.
No, I don't think he will. It's like no matter what I seem to say to him, just doesn't get through.
Karen, Steve would be mad to let someone like this split you in it up. He's just trying to punish you, isn't he?
No, he said we were finished for good. There's only so long I'm gonna plead with him to see sense.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's over.
Does that mean you're a free agent?
Don't waste your time, do you?
I think I've been very restrained. See, the way I see it, Steve should be doing everything he can to keep you happy. Not chucking you out just for looking at another bloke. I mean, come on. He'll have you wearing a yashmak next or something.
What's a yashmak?
You know, a veil cover your face.
Oh, well, the way I look some days. Yeah, I probably should wear one of them.
Don't be daft, you look fantastic. You always look fantastic. Some days I can hardly take my eyes off you.
It's Steve. I'm going to answer it. Hello?
It's me.
Yeah?
Where are you?
Fizzes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just surprised to hear from you, that's all.
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
And?
He's might be working, but he's dead. Can you meet me at the flat? I want to talk to you.
When?
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. I've got to go, he wants to talk to me.
Yeah, wait. I don't want you to go. Stay with me. Come on, stay the night.
Stop it, Joe, I can't stay.
Yes, you can.
feel guilty enough as it is.
Oh, why? Look, Steve threw you out. He said to me she's yours. You said it's over. Come on, what's the problem?
I said stop it. I've got to go.
Oh, great. So he just clicks his fingers and you go running, is that it? After the way he's treated you?
My marriage is on the rocks because Steve thinks we're having an affair. Us jumping into bed together isn't going to help matters, is it?
Well, why don't you try it and find out? You know, everything might look very different in the morning.
Prove Steve right. All the accusations turn out to be true.
Only after he's chucked you out, Karen. Come on, we both fancy each other like mad.
I'm not going to give Steve the satisfaction of him knowing he was right all along.
I'm not after a one-night stand here. Steve's blown it. He's not worthy of you. It's time he stood aside.
And he's still my husband. And I still love him. And I want to be with him. So, what do you want to talk to me about?
I don't think I've been very nice to you over the last few days.
Understatement of the century.
I was mad to think you'd sleep with Carter, and I want you back.
Well, maybe I don't want to come back, Steve, after the way you've treated me.
I'm sorry.
Why have you gone all sheepish all of a sudden? What's to say you're not going to turn into the raving lunatic again just as quick?
I won't.
You know, you said some pretty terrible things, Steve. You kicked me out.
I know, I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, what have I done to make you think that you can't trust me?
Well, there was that thing with Peter Barlow. And then you tried to get off with Dev.
Right. Look, yeah, I've pulled some stupid stunts. But I've never actually done anything, and you're treating me like I'm some nympho after anything in trousers.
No, it's just... I see you and Carter together all the time. I felt left out. I was jealous.
Yeah, I don't mind you being jealous, Steve. I mean, I like it, but this is something different.
Ever since we got married, I've always been scared that you'd leave me. I can't trust you. I can't trust any bloke that goes near you. I just wanted to hurt you before you hurt me.
It's just so stupid.
I don't know why you're with me in the first place. You could do miles better than me.
Just because I love you. And I'm not going to leave you. And I would never cheat on you. Hi, Eileen. Steve won't be in today. Nigel's really, really poorly. Yeah, we're back together. No, listen, he's been up all night. Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor myself, but I'll say this, he's been really, really bad. Yeah, everything's back to normal. And by the way, what did I say before answering before the third ring?
What was all that about?
Congratulations, baby. You just pulled a sickie.
It's Saturday.
So?
So we're busy.
No, they're busy. And we're going back to bed.
Oh, took her back then.
Leave it, love, eh?
Never learn some folk, do they? Come on, love.
I told you should have stayed in bed.
You could have. I lost a toss to get the supplies in.
Maybe I don't trust you. As soon as I've got my back turned, you might run over and see Auntie Eileen.
I hope.
All right.
All right, Joe. Listen, I'm sorry I hit you. I was well out of order.
There's nothing going on, Steve. There never was.
Yeah, well.
Less said the better, eh? In the word, Mike. Nah. Done nothing there to start with.
You may be certain of that.
Yeah, I am.
Is Karen?
Yeah, she should be.
Right. I think it's my turn.
Go on. You all right?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Yeah, fine.
Both of you?
Look, I'm sorry if I give you the wrong idea.
I don't think you did. But we're never going to find out now, are we?
Why don't you go to town? You'll find thousands of women desperate for a good-looking young bachelor. There's got to be one or two that'll lower their standards for the night.
Oh, I get it. You can see the funny side of it now, can you?
No, I'm deadly serious. You do whatever you can to get that Karen out of your head. And do it fast.
Hi, Shell. Can we have a quick word, love, please?
Yeah, of course.
In the back.
You're right.
You know the smartest thing you ever did
What?
was being stupid enough to take that bet 2 years ago.
Call me stupid. And besides, it's not 2 years ago. Anniversary's not till May.
We'll have to do something special then, won't we? Morning.
All right, Joe.
All right, Joe. See you in there. Right, I'll see you tonight then.
If you're good.
Can't promise that.
Right then, let's look, you lot. There's going to be a big trade fair in a couple of weeks, and we're going to be showing some new designs, including an exciting new range of men's underwear.
Men's underwear?
Yeah. All right, I know it's something we never touched before.
Hey, I don't mind touching it.
It depends whose it is.
But trendy boxer shorts and trunks, you know, stuff like that. It's a big growth area for men right now.
Hey, be careful what you say there, Joe.
All right. Now listen, Karen's going to be coming around with some new patterns for you. I know you're going to try your best, so good luck with it. Karen, can you come into the office and I'll just talk you through it?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you think they'll have Underworld written on the waistband?
Well, that's what men have, isn't it, these days?
Hey, they might have Mike Baldwin.
Oh, yuck! My Mick's not wearing them if it has.
Right, I want our best girls on these new designs. Who do you think?
Well, definitely Hayley, and I'd give Fizz a go, you know. I mean, she's got a bit giddy with her own designs, but she's good. So, I mean, it's the 5, 6.
Why are we fighting it?
What?
We know it'll happen eventually.
Not this again, Joe. We said it was over.
It's not even started.
I'm not going to let you do this to me, right? I'm not going to stand for it.
I can see it in your eyes. It's still there.
In your dreams.
Yeah? Yours too.
I'm going to take these and give them out. I'm going to forget this ever happened. I suggest you do too.
Lisa. Yeah, it's Joe Carter. Well, I told you I'd ring, didn't I? Well, you should have more faith, shouldn't you? I just wondered if you fancied going for a drink at lunchtime. Well, I thought women like men who act on impulse. Well, I'll tell you what, we could meet at the factory at about 1:30. Yeah. Great. So, how are the sit-ups going? Hope you're wearing something a bit more practical this time. No, I'm not saying I didn't like the tight T-shirt. I'm just saying, you know, you want to be careful. Because there's a lot of strange men down at that gym of yours. Listen, I'm going to have to go. Yeah. Well, I look forward to it too. Sorry, Karen. So, how do they look?
Was that for my benefit?
What?
Well, I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Sorry, I don't get you.
Oh, come on, you so did that on purpose.
Did what?
Because I wouldn't play along with you this morning. I bet you weren't even talking to anybody.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. But this morning, you said it was all over, so I took your advice, and I forgot anything had ever happened.
And then made a pretend phone call to wind me up.
What if I did? Looks like it worked, didn't it? You having second thoughts?
Anyway, they look fine, so if you want me, I'll be out there.
You can't come and talk to me, you know.
Well, I don't want to disturb you in case you're making any more phone calls.
Don't worry, you won't. Why would I want to call her when I'm going to be seeing her?
Happen you can't wait that long.
Yeah, she is nice. She's taking me out for lunch, actually. Oh, that's of course if she exists, because, I mean, I could just be making all this up to make you jealous, couldn't I?
It doesn't make me jealous whether she exists or not.
No?
No. Why should it? Look, Joe, I like you. I like working with you. I don't even mind a drink every now and then. But that's as far as it goes. And as far as it's ever gonna go.
You think?
I know.
Yeah. Well, I know different.
Right, stop it. Because you might think this is funny, but I don't. I don't have to listen to this. I'm on my dinner hour.
She's 25. It's called Lisa. She's a hotel manager. Right, well, I'm off. Do you want to come say hello?
Why would I want to do that?
Well, at least you'd know she exists.
She can be a blow-up doll for all I care. Only if she is, then please don't let her drive.
Look, I know you think I've been playing games. And okay, suppose I have. But the thing is, I don't know what else to do. You know how I feel about you.
And you know I'm married.
That's a bit of a problem, yeah. Whether it stays one, it's up to you. Anyway, mustn't keep Lisa waiting. I'll see you later.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Oh, eh?
Shall we just get straight off?
Well, am I not going to get a guided tour?
No, we'll save that for another time, shall we? If we don't go now, we'll never get served.
Oh, OK.
Where are you going, Mr. Carter?
Hey, are you not going to introduce us?
Don't think he is, no. Make sure he buys you a meal first if I were you, love.
Just ignore him.
Aw, have you come out to wave them off?
Don't know what you're talking about. I've come out to have a fag.
Think he's two-timing you, Cass. You're not going to stand for that, are you?
Shut up, Fizz.
Who is she, anyway?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. And why should I care?
Is that why you can't take your eyes off them?
Come on, let's get in.
Any problems?
And I got your number.
And I've got yours. And I've got hers, too. So I don't want any funny business when I'm away, all right? And thanks for this. Appreciate it.
Right then. Any volunteers want to get the boss a brew?
Hello, Underworld. How can I direct your call? OK, hang on a minute. It's for you. Lisa.
Lisa? Lisa. Oh, that Lisa. The Lisa that doesn't exist. I'm busy. Tell her I'll call her back in 5. I'm busy.
Yeah, sorry, Lisa. She was a bit tied up at the minute. Yeah, well, they'll call you back in 5. All right, bye. You're not that busy?
Yeah, she wants to see me later, and well, I'm not sure.
What, am I your mother? Blow your nose and wear a clean vest.
So that's the secret of Steve's success.
You know, you will never even begin to understand the secret of Steve's success.
Nah, I'm just not sure that now's the right time to be splashing out on a new motor.
What, not on paper, no, but we're losing good business here.
Les.
3 early calls he's missed in the last fortnight. Hospital job, regulars, just because he couldn't get cab started.
You mean you couldn't get out of bed, you mean?
Look, Dev, straight up, I've seen it myself. He nearly hit engine with Hammer the other week.
Who is that?
Joe Carter. Works at the factory across the road.
You funny. You're referring to the unlucky lady?
Yeah, just some birdies picked up at the gym.
Thought you were going to the wrong gym, mate.
I think I must be.
Roll your tongues in. Oi, both of you.
Seen that?
What?
Carter.
Yeah, well, the cat's away.
Second in command gets a long boozy lunch.
Not much fun, is it, when one of you has to be on orange juice? I mean, by the looks of her, she can't afford to drink that much.
It's a 16 grand car, though.
I meant round the hips. Ah, smashing. Are they for us?
In your dreams. I bought these for Lisa.
Right. Are you going to let me past?
You're blocking me.
No, I'm not. Why would I be? Because I've had enough of your company. In fact, I had enough of you the other night.
You haven't had any of me. But I'm hoping you will.
Well, carry on like you were in the Rovers. and you'll get more than you bargained for.
I can't wait.
Why are you coming on to me? I thought you had a nice girl of your own now.
Yeah, well, she's just filling a gap. She won't last long.
Really? Does she know that?
Yeah, you can tell her if you like. Give her a notice.
No, but I mean, it's different. I'm not an automatic pilot when I'm doing it. I can just do it, but I enjoy it.
Well, will you be looking for male models for this underwear, or what?
Hey, are you offering?
Oh, I want body armour to stand in front of you, look.
Karen says you don't wear out under your kecks.
Well, Karen would say anything.
Always ready for action. That's what she told me.
You've got a very vulgar turn of mind, Janice.
I know, Ellie. It's good, isn't it?
No. How are you getting on with them, Karen? Karen?
Getting on with what?
The new underwear. Some girls don't like the different way of working.
Who's bothered?
What?
Shh, just sew what you told to sew, eh, Ailey?
You want those drinks yet?
Too busy talking to me, Dev.
In that case, let's go back to the shop. We can open a bottle there.
Actually, I think Tracy was going to have a word with Fred, weren't you?
No, don't worry. Changed my mind.
Oh, well, I'll pass on a message if you want.
No, it's all right. I was just going to ask him to tell someone something, but he can sort out his own problems.
Well, if there's anything I can do.
You can't. Come on. Come on.
I'm so sorry. What's with the caveman act?
Just stay away from him, OK? Give him a wide berth.
Does Joe wear this sort of thing?
How would I know?
Well, he had his clothes off in Rovers.
What?
Yeah. Stripping him with your eyes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you were. I saw you.
Yeah, me too. Right, shut up.
Hey, I can embroider your pair if you like. To Joe. Lots of love, Karen.
Yeah? And I could dock your wages if you like.
Take no notice. You know how girls enjoy tormenting each other. It passes time.
Hey, no, I'm serious. She had his every move locked in her eyes. And when he went over to Tracy Barlow, well...
Yeah, we thought you were going to leap across the bar, knock her over.
Yeah, did she know how close she came to having her eyes scratched out?
We'll have to warn her.
I tell you what, if Tracy worked here, Karen had put a double row of stitches right across her mouth.
Right, stop it, right? Just get on with your work, because I've got enough of your skiving.
Oh, do you know, I bet Joe loves it when you're angry.
Hey, is there something wrong?
No, we're just having a laugh.
Yeah. One big happy workforce, all for one for all.
There's no petty jealousies, no bad tempers. Is there not, Karen?